Alright, YouTube, what is happening? We've got another USN gathering video. I know. This is more about the Spydercos that were at the show that are upcoming. Now, they would not, let me preface this video right away. They would not let me video or take pictures or anything of those knives. But I figured I could talk about them, and I did chat with Eric Lesser for quite a while. Super cool dude. I became a bigger Spyderco fan after attending the show because they were just awesome to deal with and very friendly and very, wanted to just sit and chat with you, and they did say it was one of their favorite shows they do every year. So, okay, so upcoming Spydercos. Some of these you may know about, some you may not. The number one that stood out to me was the new Spyderco Nirvana. It's based off the small Recente Nirvana. That thing was amazing, like perfect size, felt so good in the hand, just was amazing, amazing action. So that was there, and it is coming soon. That was the one that stood out to me. There was also the new Spyderco Slish. I always say his name is Slides, but Slish model that's kind of reminds me of the Bowie, Spyderco Slish Bowie, but it's more of a swayback type design, kind of has a sheep's foot blade. That one was really beautiful too. There was also the other ones that stood out to me the most were the new Shamans. Now, they're sprint runs. They're going to be in micarta. Oh man, I was so stoked I saw these. It had natural micarta handles, crewwear steel. It was gorgeous, and I mean, I couldn't think of a better combination there with natural micarta and crewwear. They also had one that was rosewood handles with Rex 45 steel. Now, the prototype at the show was not in Rex 45, but Eric did confirm it would be coming out in Rex 45, and those will be sprint runs, and he did say they'd be dropping pretty soon, so keep an eye out for those, because those will go fast. Other one was so there's the new Spyderco Subvert, the big, orange, massive knife. They are making a smaller version of that and a flipper, and it was pretty slick too. It was quite a bit more EDCable. It was probably more, I mean, I'm just going off from memory here, probably more around the size of the Spidey Chef, as far as its length and such, but it had a flipper, and I did have the same type of blade shape as the Subvert. There was also, and there was tons, it's going to be hard for me to remember them all. I did write some notes down. There is also like multiple variations of the Paramilitary 2 that they had there. We've seen the Paramilitary 2 Tanto teased at Blade. They also had a Para 2 Warncliffe and a Para 2 Waved. That was pretty cool. Another one that stood out was it was the Yojimbo, but what did they call it? It was the Yojumbo. So they're basically making a large Yojimbo knife, which was pretty cool, and my buddy Curtis was stoked because he loves the Yojimbo. So the Yojumbo is coming. So many cool knives. Like I said, couldn't video them. They said no photography, nothing. But I figured, hey, I'll make a video talking about them, at least kind of giving you guys a heads up what's coming out. I was pretty stoked. There were some really cool things from Spyderco coming, especially that small Nirvana. Wow, that thing was incredible, and I will own one of those for sure. Other than that, nothing else that necessarily stood out to me. There was quite a few new models, like I said, at the show. And this is just kind of a wrap-up of the show. I am home now. These are some of my scores I got at the show, not all of them, but I didn't score these two. I just included Spydercos because we were talking about Spyderco. But these are some of the other ones. I did get a couple more. Went a little overboard, so you may see a knife sale coming soon. But yeah, the show was awesome. We got there at like 5 in the morning on Friday morning. The show started at 10, and the line wasn't supposed to start until 6 a.m., and they were already people in line at 5. So we got in line. There was a little drama with the hotel and getting there too early, and we jumped out of line, then jumped back in line, and by the time I got back in line, we had lost about 25 spots. So I think we were like 75 or something like that people ahead of us in line at that crazy times. So we basically had to wait like all those hours to get in, to sit there, and it was craziness. And I thought, so this was the main knife I was after. This was the Strider ATAX Camo was the show special for Strider, and there was only a small number of these there, maybe 20 or less. Josh wouldn't tell me the numbers, but and I thought, man, there's all these people ahead of me. I'm screwed. There's no way I'm getting one. And I was actually able to walk right up, and there was a few people ahead of me, but it wasn't crazy. Where the entire, like, all the people in front of us were in line for patches. It was insane. I have never seen... It was a knife show, guys. This is a custom knife show. This is a production knife show. More so on the custom side even. And there was a bunch of patches that people were after. It was nuts. The Hate Project was there. I think those were the ones that were the most popular. I could be wrong. So all those people in front of us weren't even going to knives. A lot of them were going to, like, Barrel Flashlight was there. That was a big popular one. Starlinger and Steel Flame had a ton of people. So it was interesting to see that not everyone at the show was there for knives, which was mind-boggling. And that, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. I was able to walk right up and grab one. I mean, they did sell out fast, but I was, you know, able to snag one pretty quickly. They also had the Frag Monkey Edge, which I already have. Monkey Edge had a few of those there too. I already had one, so I didn't need to buy one. But this was like my big score that I wanted, right? Because this thing's amazing, and there's very, very few of these made. So, and then the other stuff was kind of, it's not in the video, but the Chris Reeve exclusive Untitled was cool that I picked up. The Shiro was my first. This is actually not my first Shiro. It's my second Shiro. But this is my first like full-size Shiro. The other one's the Neon. And I'm actually way more impressed with this knife than I was with that knife. This thing is amazing. It's incredible. Like, the detent is so snappy. It's so drop shut. This is actually a single row bearing model also. It's not even the multi-row, because the multi-rows are quite a bit more expensive. I love the canvas micarta inlays. Just an amazing, amazing knife. So the Prometheus Designs work was a cool one too. The Invictus with the Terravantium blade. Really excited to test this one out and see how it's supposed to be 100% corrosion resistant and have really good edge retention. The whole knife itself is non-magnetic. In fact, hold on, I have a magnet here somewhere. Let's test this theory. Yeah, it's a pretty strong magnet too. Yeah, look at that. It's nothing. So the blade material is not steel, so it's not magnetic. I mean, it's insane. Literally nothing on here. Titanium hardware everywhere. Ceramic pivot. So it's also supposed to be 100% corrosion resistant across the entire knife as well. So very cool. The glow thumb studs are a nice touch too. And just overall, the knife is incredibly smooth and just fantastic. So I'm stoked about that one. Those are probably my three favorites right there. Those three right there. If I had to keep three, that's going to be it. Did pick up an Atom, like I'd shown in a different video. I did add the. They did have some of these O-rings there. I guess they're experimenting with putting the O-rings on the Atom. She also gave me some carbon fiber scales to go along with these red micarta. That's a fantastic knife right there. And this new Hogue model I'm pretty stoked about. I think this is going to be a Benchmade killer for sure. It's not quite as light as the Bug Out. It's about 2.8 ounces, but you do get G10, 20 CV steel, and ultimately a better action. And I like the thumb studs better. I mean, there's a lot going on for this knife. This one's going to get a full review as well as these Best Techs. I was really impressed by the bow tie. This is the Gold Shred carbon fiber. And someone had asked me if the carbon fiber was rough. It feels very nice to me. It's smooth. I don't feel any like rough patches or anything at all, so it's very nice. Nice bronzed titanium. Goes really well with the gold shred. And that clip point blade is quite amazing. So I was really impressed with this knife. Best Tech had a bunch of cool stuff there. And then this one's the Ghost, which I did highlight in the video, so I'm kind of just doing a recap, but this one's crazy. This one's like just over 3 ounces, carbon fiber handles. Nice, like that shred carbon fiber, so it looks really cool. Really well done on the handle. Is just super comfy. It's just a really, really ergonomic knife. So, yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. So, I do apologize that I couldn't get any footage of Spyderco. They just wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let anyone video or do photos because all that stuff was coming soon. Not on the official release, but they were marked with certain colors of tags, and most of them were the color of tag that would be coming out. So, just kind of a thing there. So Spyderco should be doing another release here soon, according to Eric, and you'll see those starting to pop up. But I would definitely keep your eyes out for the Shamans because they should be dropping pretty soon. I believe he said they're starting to ship to dealers like fairly soon. And if I don't get one with micarta and cruer, I might cry. I'm serious, because I love the Shaman, and that one was one of my favorite knives I picked up at the table. So. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this video. USN Gathering was awesome and amazing. I will definitely go back next year. It's just down there in Vegas. Wish I'd gone before. It's not just about custom knife. There is amazing customs there, by the way. So if you want to go and drool over customs, but there was a lot of production companies there and a lot of dealers were there selling knives for really good deals. Most of them were selling them at like dealer cost and such. So pretty crazy. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and look forward to videos coming up soon on a lot of these knives, and we'll see you next time.